Hello, I am Investigator Henry with Internal Affairs, and I am doing a report on the police ethics investigation on police corruption. Um, with my findings, I am investigating the corruption of the Georgia Police Department of DeKalb. I have a well-known informant that has been keeping up with what's been going on and off with the police department and who is involved in the corruption. In my findings, I have police reports and all documents to unravel what has been going on. And all who was involved. In my discovery, I have found out that the department is into bribery and abuse of authority. There are 4 officers involved, which is Officer Miller, Officer Espinoza, Officer Wright, and Officer Stevenson. Their involvement of the involvement of these officers in bribery and abuse of authority. The officers have silenced members of the community by offering them payments. Also, lowering their some of the offenders' offenses, and threaten the residents of the community. There are a lot of things that have impact the public's trust as well. With these findings, I have recovered articles and documents for the scandals and receipts of bookings and a whole lot of things that are with this case. Things that impact the public's trust. With these findings, I've recovered reports, fabricated statements that haven't been tampered with, witness statements from the community and other officers that were talked into committing crimes and silenced for things that they may have done, small white-collar crimes, and then were threatened with exposure, family debts, and a lot of things that were offered or opposed with these cases. I will do my best in getting these corrupted police officers off of the police force, their badge taken, and out of the community so they won't hurt anyone else. After doing my investigation and the officers found guilty for in the form of punishment, I would like to propose reform to prevent further misconduct. I would like to I would like all the officers to have body cams at all times so we can prevent these things from happening again. No other officers would have to be dealing with a lot of these issues that's happening. I want to protect everybody, my informants and the whistleblowers, offer them protection as well. People that don't like things that are happening, and this is my case files. I have a lot of documentations, a lot of things that have seals on them, and everything I need to present to the higher ups to make sure these things don't happen again. Making sure civilians are protected at all costs and make sure the community is safe from the authorities figure that are trying to mess up the community. Bribery in the community, use authority of authority abuse, their power to protect and serve, Those 4 officers were charged and convicted with the crimes that they have done to those citizens and those offenders. They were all protected. They were sworn to protect and serve, and they did not do their best with protecting the community. The Department of the DeKalb County Police Department will be under fire for the misconduct and their department. This investigation will continue. As far as I am concerned, nothing has been completed. I am waiting for a warrant and for other things that I have found after the conviction of the officers. And I want to make sure that things are, the law is being abided by, and make sure everything is done correctly. This is Investigator Henry with Internal Affairs, and I am just reporting everything, all the findings with police corruption at the DeKalb Police Department.